Welcome to Iowa. It is 20 years since one of the darkest and heaviest albums was released. Okay, so if you want to go chronological and be technical, this is the band's third album. But as far as major label releases go, this is their second. And what an impact and legacy it's had. In 2011, we got the 10-year anniversary. It had a reissue of the album, the short film Goat, and it had Disaster Pieces in it. And of course, the double DVD of Disaster Pieces. Booklet. Remember booklets? It's got select pictures from the show. Awesome tattoo design there. Of course, the red and black. And the band would use the red and black for the 2005 Australia-New Zealand edition of Volume 3. And I used the color scheme red and black. How fitting. So yeah, naturally Disaster Pieces got its name from the song Disaster Piece, which is awesome follow-up to the pummeling, neck-breaking, head-ripping apart song that is People Equal Shit. One of the album's heaviest and probably the band's heaviest opening song. Okay, Sick is impressive, but People Equal Shit just works so well after 515. A little sampler thing to start things up. You got Sid's agonizing screams and crying because he just lost his granddad. Then you got Corey screaming death. You got Sid and Craig doing all crazy sounds. Then it goes into the blistering, pulsating sonic drum assault and just a little sharp riff, and then there's blasts, there's screaming. So the opening of People Equal Shit is essentially death metal. Then it goes into that awesome groovy verse, dun 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 dun. It's got lots of DJ work, thick bass, gang vocals for the chorus. An awesome little drum break by Joey. And at the end of it, Corey just says, "Cut the light." Then it goes into Disaster Piece. That awesome opening riff by Mick. And more great drum work by Joey. Jim comes in, the bass comes in. And the song goes close to 6 minutes. Continues the heaviness. It's rich. It's got blasts. It's got everything. Then we get My Plague, which was a single featured on the Resident Evil soundtrack, which is cool. And great melodic chorus. Then Everything End comes in and it's an assault, really. It's a good follow-up. Then, of course, we get the mosh favorite, the Heretic Anthem. It's got a little bit of Angel of Death double kick solo in there near the end. It's got the famous fan-loved chorus 555, then 666. And what is it like to be a heretic? Up to this point of the album, we just know this band means business. They're following up a great major label debut with... There's no debate about it. This is the band's best album. Has everything. It's iconic. And it's still fresh, even 20 years. Like, you see this and it's like, whoa. You know what's up. And, yeah. Like, it was so good that it named their DVD. Of course, they didn't visit Australia. There was talks that they would come back and do a special Australia only. Didn't happen, but, you could say Australia was left behind. And yeah, we get to Gently, which is a reworked version of Gently from Make Fear Kill Repeat. And the title track Iowa is a reworked version of Killers Are Quiet. So things came full circle. So yeah, we got Gently, beautiful song, gets heavy right at the end, really fast, and then we get Left Behind, an anthem, Grammy nominated. It's still an honor to get a Grammy nomination. And Left Behind is just one of those quintessential Knot songs. It's not so heavy, it's not too light, it's right there in the middle. It was a single, it's got a pretty cool video clip. The band's out in an open field playing in the rain. They're all covered in blood at the end. It's got this lone kid who gets bullied. He works at a butcher's shop. So it leads to he's going to become a psycho, get vengeance on his bullies. He's in a dilapidated house, but oh, it's so awesome. And then we get The Shape. Shape's a really good song. It's got a guitar solo in it. Left Behind's got a bit of a solo in it. Some people see him as lead breaks or whatnot, but oh no. There's a Swift solo in The Shape. And it's so cool. Like, I still find this song should have been used in Halloween Resurrection, because Michael Myers is known as The Shape. And in an interview in Metal: A Headbanger's Journey, Corey and Joey are asked, who's your favorite slasher? And they both say Michael Myers. So it's fitting that The Shape should have been used on the Halloween Resurrection soundtrack or featured in the movie. But no, what a missed opportunity. So I have that, and then I have I Am Hated. Another heavy song. It's in the Rollerball soundtrack and Slipknot cameo in the movie. Great song. They played it live a few years ago and damn, it sounded good. Then we have the mysterious, creepy Skin Ticket, which was played live for the first time on 9.0 Live. It's a good song, and yeah, there's essentially a solo in it, or a little passage, just a little jam off. And then we get to New Abortion. Another big heavy song. Now, New Abortion was used on the cult website Stick Death for the clip Martyr Machine. It was taken down because of some complaints, and then that was reworked featuring Black Label by Lamb of God, and then the original Martyr Machine short popped up on YouTube. And that clip of New Abortion played live is on the Special Edition Volume 3. It's a great version of the song, and of course it's on Disaster Pieces, and it's a great song live, and it's just awesome to hear. It's got that da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then there's blast, chaos goes everywhere. And then Metabolic continues, another heavy song. It's just awesome. It's got great guitar work, awesome drumming by Joey. Then after that chaos is over, we get the longest song. It's Iowa. Yes, there's a guitar solo in it. And it just goes on for about 16 minutes. So we've got many heavy songs. People Equal Shit, Disaster Piece, Heretic Anthem, I Am Hated, New Abortion, Metabolic. Then a couple of light tracks. And it's just there. Will they do a reissue of Iowa to mark 20 years? Or are they just going to leave it with Goat, the original, and Disaster Pieces? I mean, they could follow up with the 20th anniversary. Who knows? It's just awesome. And of course, got the Iowa poster here. They were dark, freakish. They really meant business. And it's been great to reflect on one of the best albums. It's heavy, it's dark, it's still rich. It's everything. And here's the perfect time to say everything ends, and I'll scare you later.